Hi everyone, and today I'm gonna show you how to make aloo tikki chaat. So this is one of the North Indian street food you can find in Mumbai also. Mumbai is like kind of like a little bit south in India, but mostly you can find this in Delhi or like north part of India. It's like one of the very well known street food in India. So, and it's very quick, very easy to make. So here what we need, so if you remember my previous video, one of my video I have was showing my refrigerator and I was showing my boiled potatoes. So this boiled potato was there. So these are the boiled potatoes and I'm using it here. And so these are, if I smash them, they're gonna be like 3 cup smashed potatoes, you can say, or 5 of like medium size of red potatoes. So I'm using red because red is pretty good also, and I noticed some of the people have hard time to digest the different potatoes, but if they use these red potatoes, it's very easy for them to digest, and so that's why I'm using red. But you can use any potatoes. So if you measuring, so you can do like, I can say 3 cup, like when you boil them and kind of like smash them, not like, it's not like you're making smashed potato, not that way, just a little bit, and you will see. And so that is like 3 cups of amount, like around 3 cups. And so I'm using 1/4 cup of finely chopped onion. I'm using red onion, you can use yellow also, and 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro chopped. And some of you people, I know you guys cannot eat cilantro, or you don't like it, so you don't have to add it, no problem. You can add mint instead of that, you know, and like I can say half of the amount of mint. And also, and I'm using half teaspoon of salt or to taste. I'm gonna mix this. Also, sometimes some people use corn flour, some people use, you know, like besan or chickpea flour. If you want, you can use some chickpea flour, like 1/4 of cup. But I try not to use any, because the chickpea flour, if you add it, it's kind of like holds all together too. It's easy to make tikki. So, but I'm not gonna use any kind of flour. I'm gonna make it straight, but you can use a little bit chickpea flour, or if you're okay with corn flour, you can use corn flour. It's fine. But I will just make. I don't wanna add any flour, but you can if you want. So I'm just gonna mix this now. So now I already mixed this very well, and I'm just gonna make a bowl. So you can, so you know, you can just on your hand, you can just like just tiny bit water on your hand and just make roll. That's where you can easily like make and doesn't stick on your hand also. So you can see how many ball I make. I made 3, 6, 9, and out of how many, like 5 medium size of red potatoes, like smaller. They're not like any bigger than this actually. So if you want to like double, you can double this recipe, you can have more. And so now I'm heating the oil. So you can see I'm right here, I'm heating the olive oil. So I started 1/4 cup of olive oil, and because when you fry this potato, the soak absorb the oil also. Okay, so our oil is pretty hot, so I'm gonna put this potatoes right here, and when you put them, you can press them down, or because you have to be very careful, they are pressing down, or you can just press them here on this plate like this, and just drop this here, or just use a spatula, you know, Just be safe side, you know. Here. Okay, let this fry. So I'm gonna let this fry for one side at least 3 minutes. So exactly, it's been 3 minutes here. Let's flip this over. When you flip this over, be careful because the oil. You want to do very slowly and gently. Make sure there's no kids around. So when you flip this potato patties, you know, sometimes this oil will come on you. So just because, keep your face far. Let's cook this side for 3 more minutes. So it's been cooking 3 minutes here, and they're done. Here you can see they look pretty good. They look pretty good, nice and crunchy. And if you want, you can cook longer than 3 minutes. And when I start in the beginning, I start with hot oil, like in high heat. I heat in high heat. This way it goes pretty good and crunchy. Otherwise, they break. So you need to start with high heat, then lower the little bit heat, like then do like a medium. So okay, see this, they're done. They look so good. You can see. And so these are the like what goes in the side. It goes with the chaat. So I'm going to show you how you can make. And here's the chickpeas. So these are the boiled chickpea. I have a little bit salt in there while I was boiling. And if you notice, I always soak, you know, this chickpea, all different beans. So when we need it, I can just. So you know the chickpea I was talking about. So I have soaked them. If you have seen one of my previous video, and so I have this chickpea already like soaked in the refrigerator, and they already like sprouted. I boil them and keep in the refrigerator for like 2-3 more days, and I can make hummus. I can do like anything. If you have like this, you can make anytime anything, you know, like so easy and fast. So this is really quick recipe. Here is a aloo tikki. Aloo is potatoes, tikki is a round, and so I'm gonna make. So I have a bowl, so I'm gonna use so this tikki. Take tikki in a bowl. You can use like 1 or 2. I'm gonna use 2. And so when I was showing how I was like when I was preparing this potatoes, I add some fresh onion, chopped onion. So you don't have to. You can use onion powder. Some people are not very not very good. They don't like you know, raw onions. So you can use onion powder. Also you can just use onion powder. So 2 of this potatoes patty, and I'm gonna use the fresh tomato, like they're chopped. I'm gonna use a little bit this, like maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons. It's up to you how much you want. And I like I'm gonna add a little bit raw onion. It's optional. You don't have to have. And I'm gonna use some of the chickpeas here. And I heat this chickpeas. I'm gonna use like 2 full spoon, and these are the cumin powder. So I'm gonna use a little bit, like 1 or 2 pinch of cumin powder, and salt to taste. So I already have salt. I'm gonna add a little bit salt. Also, if you like spicy food, I think someone said they like spicy food also. You can add a little bit chili powder. You can, you know, sprinkle a little bit. And this is fresh cilantro. You know what else is good? Chutney is very good with this. Tomato chutney or tamarind chutney. And I'm gonna add a little bit lemon to give them like nice soury taste. It's very good with lemon juice. A little bit lemon juice, like maybe a few drops. On top. You can taste first, and then you can add it more, or you don't have to have. So now It's my the kids, and this is a snack, but this is we are eating this for lunch. It's fill you up actually.